Busy day today, folks. A lot of trade activity. And we're right now working on the tail end of the Yankee game. The Yankees are up 7-6 in the bottom of the 8th inning. In Fenway Park, there's one guy on. The Baltimore Orioles are losing 6-4 in the bottom of the 9th. So there's a good chance that the Yankees could pick up a game tonight if they win and the Orioles lose. So that's I'm gonna keep tabs on this. And they're playing the Padres, Orioles. The Yankees are obviously playing the Red Sox. And way to go, Aaron Judge and Austin Wells, back-to-back home runs. I wish Nestor Cortez would have given them a little bit more length, but this is a reason why the Yankees need to add starters, right? Or maybe one starting starting pitcher. So let's get into the trades, gang. I should shout out to everybody in the chat, by the way. Let's get them likes up as quickly as we can. I want to hit them like buttons, and I appreciate it, as always. But we got Army Chow Main's in the building, too. Who else we got here? Jonathan here. Stephen B. Who else we got here? Leotis, what's happening? Hayden. All right. Fortrain, my man Maz is in the house. Nosebleeds here. Yeah, baby. Jake Boss. Wow. It's a party now, baby. Yeah, Judge is that moonshot. That was a bomb. Yep. Who else we got here? Before we get into the trade activity, my man Clemens is here too. You're damn right. I hope the Yankees can hang on and win this game. Heck yeah. Yeah, Devers got a big, what is it, a 10-year, $310 million extension, something like that from the Red Sox? Right around there. Yeah. Who else is here? All right, so that's it right now. But who else? I mean, let's go with the trades here. The Mets are right now in active discussions to try to bring back Michael Conforto. So, hey, Josh. Hey, Christopher. What's happening? Number one Yanks fan. What's good? Sergio's in the building. Yeah, 10-3, something like that. 10-3-15. People are apparently interested in Blake Snell, too. The Mets, let's see. Let's get to. They've acquired Ryan Stanek, a reliever. In a trade. I'm trying to look at who they got here, who they gave up for him. He's a 33-year-old right-handed pitcher. It's a decent trade. I mean, they're adding some bullpen depth. Can't fault them for that. 4.38 ERA. Happy birthday, Ryan Stanek. Today's his 33rd birthday. He's got a 26% K rate, so not bad. Not bad at all. And looks like a 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio. So that's not bad. So decent trade by the Mets. He throws at 97, 98. So he's a hard throwing right-handed reliever. And the Mets have been doing a relatively solid job. And he's come from the Mariners, by the way. They're doing a relatively solid job with what they have over there right now. So they're definitely they're exceeding expectations right now. So Joe Joselito, what's up? All right. Let's see here. Well, it's bottom of the 8th. There's no outs. There's a runner on first and second, it looks like here. Yankees are up 7-6. So Luke Weaver's on the mound. He's got to get out of this inning. He really does. He really has to get out of there. But shout out to everybody in the chat, by the way. Really shout out to all of you. As always, love having you on here. Now let's get back to the trades here, too. What's this one? Yeah. So the Mets acquired Ryan Stanley from the Mariners. The Rays acquired Cole Sulser from the Mets. So the Mets made a couple of trades. So they sent one out. They brought one back in. So, the Yankees have scouts today at the Reds, Tampa Bay Rays game, looking at both teams. Who else we got today? The Orioles obviously traded for Zach Eflin earlier from the Rays. The Rays have actually got 3 of the 2023 draft picks from the Orioles in that trade, and the other trades from when they sent out what's his name, Rosarena to the Mariners. They've got 5 or 6 solid prospects back, so they could easily replenish guys if they trade out Paredes, if they trade out Diaz and stuff. They've got a young nucleus of players to refresh the farm, refresh the team. So, not Let's see who else we got. Yeah, the Mariners also acquired Yimi Garcia, so they basically sent out Stanek to the Mets. They brought back in Yimi Garcia, so they replaced one reliever with another reliever. Who else happened today? Yep. The Mariners are still active in the trade market. Yep. So those are pretty much those are the significant trades. And the Dodgers sent James Paxton to the Red Sox earlier, so they reacquired him. And we talked about Diamond Bucks and AJ Puck last night, and we talked about Rosa Rain as well. So that's where we're at right now. And I know a lot of fans are worrying, like, what's going on with the Yankees? Why they haven't done anything? Just keep in mind, I mean, and Jack Curry's reported this, Martinez reported this. He's been working the phones a lot today. He's pushing hard for Tanner Scott and Carlos Estevez from the Marlins and the Angels. He's got scouts scouting the Reds and the Rays, so he's working multiple angles right now, trying to facilitate trades, and he's looking for a significant upgrade right now at third base. Don't know who that is. Could be Matt Chapman for all we know, but he's looking for a significant upgrade there too. So he, but again, it takes two sides to make a deal, right? He's clearly busy and pushing, but that doesn't mean teams are just going to say, "You're the Yankees, so we want to help you." Now, that's the least we expect, right? So teams are not going to go out of their way to help the Yankees. So who's Christopher Hill? Bader? Harrison Bader? It's a tour game, tie game now? Oh, damn it. Come on. Yes, it is a tie game. There's one out. Who gave up that run? Let's see. Did Weaver give up that run? Yeah. So Clay Holmes is coming in now. Or he's in already. Come on. Harrison Bader got traded back to the Cards? Really? I haven't seen that in here. I'm looking at MLBTradeRumors.com right now. Let me see. Harrison Bader. He's out of the lineup with an ankle injury. It doesn't say that he was traded to the Cardinals. That I haven't seen. Yeah, tied game 7-7. So we got to look, man. We got to figure out a way to win this game. We got to figure out a way to win this game now. And this is Fenway Park, man. So, and the Orioles officially lost 6-4. So they lost 6-4. The Mets won 8-4 over the Braves. The Reds have beat the Rays 3-2 in 10 innings. The Twins have beat the Tigers 9-3. The Guardians beat the Phillies 3-1. So that's where we're at right now. So don't be surprised if there's a trade like towards the end of this game or after the game is over for Bullpen. Whoa, 9-7. What the hell happened? What happened here? What the hell? RBI single. Masataka Yoshida. Great. 9-7 Boston. Fantastic. Camel Toe. Number one fans. 2-run single for Yoshida. Yep. Yeah. Well, that sucks. Yeah. Well, I mean, right now, that's what we heard earlier. They're pushing hard for Tanner Scott and Carlos Estevez, either one of which can close. Estevez is the guy from the closer for the Angels. Tanner Scott's from the Marlins. And the Marlins have already moved on from AJ Puck. They sent him to the Diamondbacks last night. So there looks like they're in sell mode now. So let's see who else here. Holmes is going to be a free agent at the end of this year. I just don't see him coming back. Weaver didn't have it tonight. He's been great this year, but he didn't have it tonight. Looks like clearly. Yeah, the Orioles lost. Constantly Yeti's in the building. What's up, my friend? The Nationals closer, Kyle Finnegan. I don't know if he's available yet. This is the other problem. The market has not been fully established yet either. So we just don't know who's going to be sellers and buyers yet. Only a handful of teams that we know right now are going to be in position to sell. Jesse Patterson, what's good? The loss will be the record loss. Yeah, if they lose this game, will be on Weaver. We will take the L in this game. Um, let's see what happens here. I mean, this is the bottom of the 8th, right? Yeah, it's 9-7. It's 2 outs. Oh, yeah. Very frustrating. Yankees came back, took the lead. Now they coughed it up. And again, this is another situation where they could have picked up a game on the Orioles, and right now it doesn't look like they will. But we'll see. We got 3 outs to go, so we'll see how that ends up this game, right? But look at the trade. Look at the trades that Baltimore made. They brought in a starter, right? And this could mean that they're out of the scuba market, that they're out of the crochet market, right? They're out of the Flaherty market because they brought in Eflin. Maybe the prices were too high. So we'll see. Yeah. They're not going to sell it, Joseph. They're not going to sell. You're going to sell, you got to sell Judge, you got to sell Cole, you got to sell Soto. That's selling. That's selling. And then there's no way they can do that. Yeah, I mean, the bullpen. The bullpen blew it. That's not Boone's fault. It's the bullpen. I guess is what it is. The game's not over yet either, Sergio. We got 3 more outs left, so we'll see. All right, Judge, Walls, Torres. Here we go. All right, I'm going into the top 9 here, so we'll see what we can do. Ah, boy. Frustrating. Very frustrating, gang. Seriously frustrating. But yeah, those are the trades that happened today. Those are the trades. Neely, yeah, I mean, Neely to be called up would be a good idea. Be nice to see him up. Now, speaking of which, let's look and see if we have some news being worked on here with the Yankees. Here we go. Yeah, you might have to bring in somebody to replace Clay Holmes now. Ashford, some seriously. Yeah, nothing yet. Nothing yet. Let me pull up one more site here. We'll see if anything's going on with the Yankees. Let's see here. Okay. Now, you know what's crazy? All these Holmes' ERA is still under 3. 2.88 is crazy. Yeah, I don't care about Blake Snell. I personally pass on Blake Snell. So unless the Giants are going to eat a ton of his money, I don't see the point, me personally. But we know the Yankees they're scouting Jonathan, and they've been scouting Jazz Chisholm. So, but they need 2 bats, even with Stanton coming back in Philadelphia. He's being activated Monday. Even when he comes back. And for those that don't know, Jason Dominguez has been activated off the IL. The Martian, he's in AAA right now. So don't be surprised if he plays a couple of games, shows that he's healthy, and then they flip Verdugo in a trade and bring Jermaine Dominguez up to be the left fielder. I'm not saying it's going to happen, but crazier things have happened. Now let's see. Yeah, the Rays are listening on Yandy Diaz. Okay. Yeah. Here we go. Ken, what do you know, my man? What do you know? Well, they need more bullpen arms. This one, I mean, he's being aggressive right now, trying to bring in Tanner Scott and trying to bring in Carlos Estevez to give more options in the back end of the bullpen. So Dominguez had a game-tying two-run single today, nosebleed. Well, that's the other thing, leaders too. Yeah, until we get credible options to do what he does, then you're gonna keep throwing him out there. Yeah, it's closer. Yeah, I mean, Judge. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. It's a good question. All right, Austin Wells. Let's go. Let's go, Wells. Yes, it does. That's. I mean, Albert. Yeah. I mean, that's what I hope we do. Heck, the nurse can be had for 2 free hours at a brothel in Minnesota. Yeah, it's a good one. He's a Hawk. Oh shoot. Yeah, Wells Jansen, baby. Singles off the monster. All right, man. Let's go. Let's go. Ah, boy. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Torres. Oh, God. Ah, here we go, Gleyber Torres. Oh, God. Well, if Dominguez, like I said, I do think if Dominguez plays well the next couple games, show that he's not kind of rushed and overwhelmed, then they might bring him up and might try to trade Verdugo. So, yeah. No, you don't DFA Weaver. No way. Weaver's been one of the more valuable pitchers that they've had. So, yeah. So the Mets got Ryan Stanek from the Mariners. Yep. Glaber singles to left. All right, man. We're 2 guys up now. DJ's up. Oh boy. Okay. Come on, DJ. At least they're making it a game in the ninth. So, yeah. First and second one out. Here we go. Yeah, Weaver's had a good. He's been good for the Yankees. We're definitely not DFA him. Yeah. You don't DFA Weaver. Neely's a different type of pitcher. Neely's a swingman. No, excuse me. Weaver's a swingman. Neely's a hard throwing, late inning reliever. Different profile. They both need to be here. Good question, Serge. I don't know. I don't know who else is in. Who else is there? No, I don't see DJ being traded. He's a 10-5 guy. He can veto any trade. You keep playing DJ because there's nobody that can replace him right now. I mean, the guy that should be playing, John Birdie, is still in the IL. He's slowly working his way back. And again, I'd rather have him than J.D. Davis and Jemai Jones. Exactly, Chow Mein. So, and take advantage of this. I mean, draw a walk. If Jansen's not locating his pitches, you draw a freaking walk. So, come on, DJ. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, and if they do bring in, I think they should bring in 2 bats. I mean, when they bring in 2 bats, I think J.D. Davis and Jemai Jones are probably going to be DFA'd. That's my guess. Or unless when Stanton comes back in Philly, like somebody's going to get DFA'd or optioned down when Stanton comes back in like 3 days. Yeah. DJ has looking slightly better, and even Gleyber Torres, he's had almost a 300 batting average since he was benched for a couple games. So, but yeah, DJ goes out swinging, fantastic. Yeah, Jansen's not locating when but he's locating when he needs to. Strike him out, take him out, and he knows that the older guys like Rizzo and like DJ are gonna have a hard time keeping up in high fastballs. So Josh Hader, exactly. See, you need Hader, Corbin, Robbie Ray. You got that right, man. You need those guys, man. You got those guys. That's it. All problems are solved. All right, man. Who's up? Volpe? He is 2 for 4. So come on, Volpe. Let's go. DJ's still on the team because he's a 10-5 guy, and he's got 2 more years on his contract left. No. The game is still on, CeeLo. At the top of the ninth inning, 2 outs. Yankees are down 9-7. No. Volpe's on, 2 men on. Volpe's up, 2 men on. No. Runners on first and second. Yeah. Yeah. Just need a base hit. That's right. I mean, a base hit off the Green Monster would be nice because then you'd probably be able to score both those guys. So, making us. Yeah, Luke Weaver didn't get it done today. It is what it is. You know. Yeah. CeeLo, yeah. It's 2-2. 2-2 or 1-2 to Volpe. 2 outs, top 9. And let's go. Come on, Volpe. Come on, baby. Come on. Come through for us, man, please. I know it's a lot to ask. You're a second-year player, but we would love it if you really came through here. All right, 2-2. Yeah. Excuse me, 0-2. Come on, Volpe. Just keep staying there. Yeah. Pulling teeth without no kidding, Jack. Pulling teeth without Novocaine. I know yeah, that's not fun. That really sucks. Yeah. Game over. Is that game? Is that game 9-7? Not updated. Yep. It's like 9-7. Okay. Again, this sucks, but thankfully the Orioles lost again. The Yankees could have lost like 5 games to the Orioles in the last week. Thankfully the Orioles are sucking now too. Oh. Goodness gracious, man. At least Volpe put the bat in the ball. Yep. Yeah, man, this is a game. The Red Sox this Red Sox team is tougher. It's a young, dynamic, athletic team, but some quietly good players, feisty players. This guy Yoshida is pretty damn good. So, yep. I don't know. We'll see, Mike. We'll see what type of trades they make. Yes, Holmes and Weaver, CeeLo. Weaver put the guys on. Holmes coughed up the hit, which gave up the runs, but Weaver's taking the L in the game. But either one of them, neither one of them helped. So, well, Weaver's taking the stat wise, Weaver's taking the L for this. Yeah. Yeah. This is probably the most important deadline of Cashman's tenure here. So they really have to do something here. They need serious bullpen help. They need serious bullpen. And again, yeah, the Cashman's pushing hard. He was pushing hard today to get Tanner Scott and Carlos Estevez. So we'll see if it actually happens. We'll see if it actually happens. But yeah, they got the Red Sox again tomorrow. Yeah, what time do they play tomorrow? Yeah, they play tomorrow at 7:15 p.m. tomorrow night. So it'll be a late game tomorrow night. Let's see. And tomorrow it's going to be Marcus Stroman versus Cutter Crawford. That's going to be the pitching matchup for tomorrow. Smack that like button, gang. Just we celebrate being here together no matter what. So whether they win or they lose, I love being here with all of you. So just hit that like button if you don't mind. Let's try to get to 100 likes as quickly as we can. Yeah, I mean, now that like the market's kind of slowly establishing itself. But again, like nobody's making big trades yet. Nobody. So, and it could be why it could be because the prices are too high. And that's the problem. I mean, Cash was talking to the Nats for Finnegan. Yeah, good. He's been working the phones all the last couple of days pretty aggressively. So, but again, it takes two sides to work. You think teams are just going to want to actively help the Yankees? That's not the case. And he can't just go out and trade for whoever he wants anytime he wants. It doesn't work that way either. Yep. That's right, Buckeye. The O's did lose. So that's pretty much the only silver lining here, that we didn't lose any ground. No. But the Red Sox did pick up a game on us. They're getting closer and closer. Yep. Excuse me. My apologies. I've got serious allergies. Robert John, you see? This is why you celebrate right here. You did the Big Mac and the apple pie, and it was delicious. It's a flavor bomb. It's a different texture bomb, right? You're basically taking awesome and you're sandwiching it into another layer of awesome, and it's just double awesome together. So kudos to you, Robert, for doing it. That's legend status right there. Big Mac and apple pie. That's right. You're a freaking legend, man. Love it. Yeah. The bullpen, yeah, I mean, the bats look good and the bullpen doesn't have it, or the bats look crappy, the pitching has it. Like, it sucks. It sucks. They need to get healthier and they need to get more balanced. And don't be surprised if they try to move homes. My allergies are definitely more consistent, Jack, than this team. No doubt about it. 2 cups of Joe, what is good? Mike the Raw, what's happening? Scooble, look, man, the Orioles may have taken themselves out of the Scooble market and out of the Crochet market just by bringing in Zach Eflin. So they could do that. And again, after what, for those of you who haven't heard it, Crochet yesterday said that if he gets traded, he's not going to play in the playoffs unless he gets an extension. He's got 2 seasons left on his in arbitration before he's a free agent, and he's already trying to hold out. So basically, getting paid millions of dollars not to do your job. Yep. So I'm a hard pass on Garrett Crochet now because of that. That's a dick move. So get out of here with that, man. Maz has done the Big Mac and the apple pie too. You see? We got a lot of gangsters in here, man. A lot of OGs, a lot of made men. This is how you do it. Albert, I'm telling you, do it when you start winning again. You'll thank yourself. You will thank yourself. No, they're not going to trade Holmes for a real closer. They're going to bring in a couple of relievers. But it's almost look like they're on the verge of going on a hot streak, but they're just not putting it all together yet. Yeah. Hello, Jennifer. How are you? Good evening. Yeah, Dodgers on Horner, Suzuki, Yanks will make moves. And yeah, I think the Yankees are going to make moves too. Now we have a better idea of what the market is, looking like, and what the prices are going to be. And we have a better idea. Bring back Girardi. Why? They fired him before. He got fired in Philadelphia too. Why would you bring him back? What's he going to do? Zach Eflin's okay. I mean, he can throw some innings, but if he's the guy that maybe the Orioles felt that prices were too high. Like I said the other day, prices were too high, right? And that's probably why they pivoted to Eflin. Could be. He used to call it Judge's bomb on radio. Yeah, they do. Dude, and that was a shot. That was a rocket, Buckeye. Holy moly. He reminds me of John Wetland, man. Wetland used to do this. I mean, whether it be blowing saves or he'd come in and the Yankees are up by 4, he'd give up 3 runs and then load the bases and then get the save. Like, it was always stressful when John Wetland was on the mound. It's now I'm starting to feel I feel that way now with Clay Holmes, and it's not a fun way to feel. Yeah. I don't think Scooble gets moved unless the Tigers get blown away. Yeah, Rich, that's what we're hearing. Like, dude, you're in arbitration, man. You're making that demand. You're gonna tell us I'm not gonna do my job unless you give me an extension? Get out of here with that. Get out of here with that. I don't want that on this team. So I'm hard passing Crochet now because of that. But yeah, Weaver did not have it tonight. It's the first time in a while that he's not had it. But the Tigers won Holiday for Scooble. I had people telling me that the Orioles were going to trade Holiday for him, but I knew that wasn't going to happen. I'm telling you, Consiglietti, educate these people, Consiglietti. The Big Mac and the apple pie. I would not steer you wrong, right? It's a fantastic combination. It's not something you want to eat every day, that's for sure. I mean, I'll eat it maybe once a year when we have something to celebrate here. We'll do that. But it's freaking good. It is good. I don't think the Red Sox are going to play for Scooble. I don't think they have. He has 2 years left after this year. He's not free until 2027, Scooble. So, yeah, Billy, exactly. The Juan Gonzalez Rangers. Yeah. Yeah. Get that right, Clemenza. Yeah. Crochet said it. Crochet said it. Yeah. Yeah. Yankees Capitals fan, I'm telling you, man. Yeah. You got to plan. You got to kind of plan it in advance too, so we actually have time to go out and get this stuff. Bring Girardi back so you can fire him again. Exactly, we're a lifer. Give him the Billy Martin treatment. Oh man. Yeah, Tanner Scott. We heard today, even Jack Curry was reporting it. They're looking to upgrade significantly at third base, and they were pushing hard today for Tanner Scott and Carlos Estevez. So one of those trades can happen tonight for all we know while we're on here together. I don't know. I'm keeping an eye on it. And they had scouts today at the Rays Reds game too. I'm telling you, the Rays got like 5 or 6 prospects in those 2 trades. When they traded Eflin out and when they traded Arozarena out, they had 5 or 6 good prospects. So, and they have 3 of the Orioles draft picks from last year in that Eflin trade. They keep trying to keep him healthy. Yankees Capitals fan. He did have that, that foot injury last year. So they play him DH to save his legs. He's a bigger guy too. So and it's a smart move for them to do that. Got to protect the franchise guy. Wells is coming. I'm telling you, man. Wells is coming around. You play him regularly. He's coming. He really shows you what he can do. They are still in on Chess Chisholm, but I don't know if they have any momentum right now. Yeah, I mean, that extra year of control for Eflin, the Rays just capitalized. I mean, they sold high on him. So yeah, 36 home runs, man. Yeah, Mason Miller's on the IL now. Sean Johnson, he's on the IL. Went on the IL yesterday. Yeah, Jim Leyrit's more. Jim Leyritz is definitely a more flamboyant catcher than Girardi was. Girardi was a straight up hard nosed catcher, man, blue collar. Nah, yeah, Mason Miller. He's on the IL, so he's not going anywhere. Eloy Jimenez from Redoubling Prospect. That's an interesting one, Mike. Interesting one. Yeah. Urseg, I did hear that, Chow Man. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if he's available, but can't hurt to ask. Yeah. A lot of folks think it's easy to beat a manager in the Yankees or a GM in the Yankees. Yeah. But that was a stupid move from Crochet. So I don't know why he did it. And stay with the White Sox while they suck. Not yet, Chris. I mean, the trade market just started materializing today. That's why we're seeing trades now. But the Dodgers haven't. They shipped out James Paxton to the Red Sox. They haven't brought in anybody. The Phillies haven't brought in a guy. The Phillies made a trade with the Orioles, though. They traded Sir Anthony Dominguez and Christian Pache to the Orioles for some fringe like outfielder. So they haven't made a big trade yet. Neither the Braves, neither have any of the big teams have made a big trade yet. Nobody's made a blockbuster trade yet. Nobody. You know, since Torres is benching, he's really picked up. He's kind of woken up a little bit, and yeah. I mean, ever since he got benched, what is it, 3 or 4 days? And he's been batting like 300 since then. So, um, take what you can get. Maybe it's increased his trade value. I don't know. I mean, I really don't know I don't know what to think in terms of Torres. I'm not sure. Um, Jones, Hampton, Arias, and Rumsfeld. That's going to be too much for Scooble. Jack. I mean, I would want get me that Matt Vrilling back too, that infielder with Scooble. That's a lot to give up for Scooble. Yeah, Crochetto said it. He wasn't going to the pen either. Yeah, you're an arbitration player, so I mean, get out of here with that, man. Get out of here with that. Damn, this thing is scrolling fast. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy, Buckeye. Grant Crochet actually said that yesterday. It's crazy. It's ridiculous. So yeah, I mean, 81 likes. This thing is scrolling so freaking fast. Can't keep up with this thing. Let's be nice, gentlemen. Let's be nice. Let's stop with the arguing and fighting, please. Texas Buckeye, thank you so much. If anybody wants a free membership to the 161, Texas gifted 5, man. I thank you so much, Texas. You are the man. You really are a legend, man. The best. We love you, man. We love you. My husband, Matt Brash. I don't know, Chow, man. It's a good. Okay. They got. I mean, the Rays got a couple of good prospects back, and they're selling high on guys and getting. They offloaded like $15 million on Eflin's contract, offloaded it to the Orioles. So it's smart by the freaking Rays. They win a lot of these trades. Best player. Cortez. Yeah, I mean, I heard this. They're looking to possibly trade Nestor Cortez too. Kirby Yates is another one from Texas Rangers. He's killing it. God, this thing is growing so fast. Shit. Supposedly. Yeah, Mello, cool off, man. Come on. Cool off, Mello. Come on. Let's stop. The shit talking's for other channels. Yeah, Austin Hayes from the Orioles. They traded Sir Anthony Dominguez and Christian Pache to the Orioles. Like a minor trade, but I don't know if that takes him out of the Brent Rooker conversation or the Luis Robert conversation. I'm not sure. God damn it, kid. This thing is scrolling too fast for me. Yeah, Dominguez. Yep. Yeah, a decent one today. What are the sites to it? What MLBTradeRumors.com. I mean, look at all the beat writers on Twitter, the Yankees Twitter, it's particularly because you get a lot of stuff on the Yankees Twitter, New York Yankees Twitter itself. And then either way, Jack Curry, Randy Martino, Jeff Passan, like a lot of those folks. And then I wait for multiple guys to corroborate it. I wait for like a piece of reporting to be corroborated by somebody else as well. Then it has teeth. If the same thing is being reported by a couple of these guys, then it has teeth. So, and that's generally not when I'll take it a little bit more seriously. But there's so much shit that floats around, and that's it's a problem. But it is what it is. Yeah, I mean the Yankees prefer Jack Flaherty would probably be a decent guy to pursue. He was not going to cost as much as Skubal, that's for sure. I think he's going to be a free agent at the end of the season as well. I think Yamamoto's still injured. Jones for Luis Robert Jr. That's a tempting one. Very tempting one. I mean, I would look into what the hell's his name? Yohan Moncada as well from the White Sox, third base. Yeah. This thing's scrolling so freaking fast. My God. I think Paredes, because he's got positional versatility over Matt Chapman. Now Chapman can opt out, but he'll cost more than Paredes. But Paredes is a guy. I mean, he could play third or second. He profiles better defensively at second. So, if I had to choose between the two, it'd probably be Paredes. But if Chapman comes. He's an elite defender at third base. So and he's a pretty solid hitter too. Exactly. Yeah, I don't use sources, my inside people, none of that stuff. I tell you exactly who reports it. I attach articles in my videos so you could read the articles, right, and all that stuff. I don't just say my inside person. I got a person that's saying our people are telling us. No, there's no channel here that has somebody on the inside. Nobody, right? Let's just be real about that now. Let's stop the bullshit. Nobody has an inside person on the Yankees. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to keep up with this scroll. It's going fast. Oh, no, yeah. Patrick Corbin, Robbie Ray. Damn right. And Rich Hill, man. You get that, and it fixes everything, man. Thank you again, Texas Buckeye. Another 5 memberships. You're a legend. You're a super legend, man. Guys, if you want to join the 161, Texas is making that possible for you. So please, send reach out to Texas Buckeye. Please do. It's greatly appreciated. Let's see. If the Yankees give up Dominguez and Dominguez and Jones, it's got to be in separate trades, and you have to get an absolute ton back. There's no, why else would you do it, right? So why else would you do it? Seriously. Birdie, we're just waiting for Birdie to come back. Yeah, I enjoyed the Paris opening ceremony, even in the rain. It was pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I'm looking forward to watching some Olympics now. Right, it goes right into it tomorrow, so I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, Bellinger comes off the IL tomorrow. I'm really curious to see. Let me look. I'm keeping tabs on the Yankees because generally they may do something after game or whatever. I will wrap this up in a little while too. By the way, I'm not going to keep it that long. Let's see. Looking here. I'm gearing up for Tuesday, trade deadline day. I'm going to be on for 8 hours straight. So this can't be a 2-man show anymore. Like Judge and Soto. Even we get an occasional Wells and Torres been playing decently recently, but it's still not enough. We need a 1 and a 4 hitter in this lineup to surround Judge and Soto on both ends. We need somebody to set the table up for them, someone to drive them in on the other end, right? So if Bichette wants out of Toronto, then if I'm Cashman, I'm calling them, saying, "What do you want for Bichette and Vlad Jr.? What the fuck? Why? Who cares? Might as well go for the gusto." Yeah, Stanton's hurt, unfortunately. You play Bichette at second base, Mike. Second base. And he's a good character kid. And then we got my man Mazza from 420 Express coming on here. You could play Bo Bichette at second base, right?
Okay.
And you could so people keep talking about Vlad.
That's not going to happen.
I don't think it's going to happen either, but
What I do think is going to happen, though, is the Yankees are probably going to do whatever they can to pry Jonathan India from Cincinnati. And I can also see them asking for Alexis Diaz and possibly flipping Holmes to another team, who, like a small market team. Doesn't have to be a big market team, but it could be a small market team. And I can also see them, if they don't get Diaz, getting Estevez and Scott, which would be nice. Now, with Estevez, I would also ask for Renjifo, just to, add a little bit more to it if you're going to give up whatever it is you're going to give up. I also could see them going Estevez, Scott, India, and then going after Paredes and Fairbanks, or Paredes and Diaz from Tampa Bay.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Brandon, that's what we heard today. Cashman's trying hard to get Scott and Carlos Estevez. We don't know if they will or not. And again, we don't know. We don't know.
It's possible that he could get both. It's possible that he could get more than, one guy. I mean, we don't know. So the one thing I will say is, don't be surprised to see them unload half the farm this deadline, because they know it's a make or break deadline for them.
Yeah. And Block, yes, I am. I don't give up on my team. I'm not a fair weather fan, so I ride it down with them no matter what.
Yep, absolutely.
So they're going through a shit period, yeah, but I'm not giving up on them. So people can call me crazy. Don't give a shit. Don't care.
Yeah. Jonathan had put in the chat earlier, but the Cubs acquired Gilberto Celestino from the Pirates.
All right, nice little buy. I mean, a central team trade. All right.
And Black, how do you know Soto won't resign with us? Where are you getting your information from?
And who's he resigning with? Who's he signing with? Who's he signing with him, Black? No. I would look into Tyler Anderson, Jackie. I mean, if you're gonna look into Renjifo and Estevez, it can't hurt to look into Tyler Anderson too.
Now, here's another off-the-wall idea and a possibility. I could see Cashman going and getting India, getting Scott, and then going out to get Anderson, Estevez, and Renjifo all in one deal. So you get a starter, a reliever,
and
you get your two bats.
He's not going to the Mets in Block. I don't know why. He's not going to the Mets.
Why would he go to the Mets when he's a better chance? I'm not going there. I'm not going to go there.
Yeah, I don't know if they're gonna. I don't know if. I mean, that would be. He might be Luis Angel.
That's false.
Number one prospect.
That's false. What Black said, and Black said that Hal is stated in no uncertain teams that he's going to overspend. He did say he would overspend for Soto.
Yeah, he said that they didn't need a $300 million payroll. Remember, they have $100 million coming off this season, so he knows they're going to do whatever they can to bring him here, to keep him here if Juan Soto. So that's yeah, and the WFAN talking points are not going to really work. So yeah, Carl. Yeah, look, he's killing a lot of us. Holmes. He's giving me John Wetland syndrome, right? You remember John Wetland?
Here's the other thing, though. Okay. Holmes isn't getting his consistent reps. And Black, in an answer to your question, yes, I do.
Yeah. Yes, and Black. Yes, for the team. Yes.
100%. Trade Jones. Trade Dominguez. Trade them. It's time to get this team back on track, and that's the way you're going to do it.
It's the same fire Boone, fire Cashman. That's the definition. Yeah.
Yeah.
The same thing.
That's the definition of insanity. And you know what? I'm going to put this to bed now. Whoever is bad-mouthing Boone or Cashman, go out, apply for their jobs, and then you come back and tell us how easy it is. Because I can guarantee you that I highly doubt you would do any better.
Yeah. I don't know if it's taking the bravado out of its fans. I mean, you have the tough talking fans, no matter what. You have the logical fans. This fan base is very diverse. So I don't know if it's taking the bravado out of the fans. So
And here we go with I would trade Jones, but not Dominguez.
yeah. Why?
Here we go.
Why?
Why?
Because he had 8 good days in the majors.
Yeah. He's still a prospect.
Flanagan, who? Hayden, who's Flanagan?
Kyle Flanagan, the dude from Washington. He was with
Finnegan. Kyle Finnegan?
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy. Yeah, he's a.
I think that's who he's referring to.
If that's who you're referring to, he's.
I would be okay. It's not my top choice, but if we get him, I won't be mad about it.
Get on the fans for not liking what's going on. Who's getting on the fans? What are you talking about, Malik's Lounge? What are you talking about? You haven't. I asked you to. I asked you what like talk about the bravado.
Well,
who's getting on? Who's like? What are you talking about? I don't understand what you're talking about. You haven't even explained the bravado thing.
And yes, Hayden did mean Finnegan.
Kyle Finnegan, okay.
Yeah.
He's a good looking reliever. He's a good looking reliever.
Mike Dara says the only way he's trading Jones and Dominguez is for Skubal.
Fair enough. That's fair.
That's fair.
That's fair.
Joseph, that's not stupid. If it's getting you a big piece to come back, why is that stupid?
Yeah, you would
explain that to me.
I think we can all agree that the only way you would move Dominguez or Jones would be for a huge piece, right? With controllable years. They're not going to get somebody who's going to be a free agent at the end of the year and so on. So I think we can all agree with that. So who? We know. I mean, they've already said.
Yeah. The other thing is, though, you had mentioned Paredes. I would much rather have Paredes in a deal as well. If maybe you could pull a 3-team deal with Cincinnati and Tampa Bay and get both of them.
Possibly. This thing is growing so fast. I mean, I'm really curious to see if they can pull off a deal. 3-team deal would be nice. I think
they're going to make them. They will make a multiple player trade. I can already see that.
Yeah, they have to.
It's just a matter of who they get in return.
Yeah. Jones the highest bidder. Preferably to stay in New York with the Mets. Yeah. What makes you think the Mets are going to be the highest bidder?
And what makes you think Soto has no loyalty to the Yankees?
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't understand your logic on this.
Tell us why. Tell us why you think the Mets are going to be the highest bidder.
Why? Because of Steve Cohen? Steve Cohen's already said that he's not willing to do that again. He already got burned twice with that, with Verlander and Scherzer.
And who's he going to play with over there, really? Yeah, that's the other thing, too. Let's have some clarity on this. Let's have some perspective on this. Who's he going to play with there?
This is interesting. Joseph says, why not get Luis Robert and Kopech for either Jones or Dominguez?
Yeah, that's somebody brought it up earlier. I mean, it's worth a thought. Yeah.
Maybe. I mean, you could also, if you wanted to, throw Verdugo in that and try to.
Yes, you could. And I get what you're saying too, M Block, right? Yeah. Look, yeah, we've said this. They have plenty of holes to fill, right? This is not a one-player fix. This is a multiplayer. They have to make multiple trades, right? And we know this. Will he make all the trades? We have no idea.
Albert, how can Dominguez help? He's coming off of injury. He's had 8 He's had 8 good days in the majors.
Yeah, I think it's.
There's no logic to that. I mean, I get he's got potential, but he's still a prospect.
Yeah, I wouldn't be anointing him the savior just yet. There's no Dominguez is not going to save the franchise. Not going to save the whole offense either. So,
No one's saying we were acting like no one's acting like we were better than the Mets. No one's acting like that. What we're saying is that why would Soto leave the Yankees to go to the Mets when there's not anyone there to play with?
Yep.
We could gel with.
And we asked the question, why would he go to the Mets? Some folks keep saying he gone. Nobody can tell us why. We're asking.
Not telling you, I want to hear your reasoning.
Yeah, why can't you answer it? Right? Yeah, I would agree, Carl, too. I'm hoping that something breaks tonight. Like, this is a frustrating loss, no doubt about it, right? And like I keep looking to like, is something happening here? Because something has to happen, Let's see. No, we know that Dominguez has been activated off the IL. We know this. Looking at every avenue we can get here. Yeah, nothing yet. But we know he needs multiple. They need multiple guys, right? Let's see.
Jonathan, I get you're good with the information, but this is not on Boone. He's playing the hand that he's been dealt, and I don't normally get on you, but I'm going to get on you on this one.
The bullpen blew it.
He's been dealt a hand that is not great right now. This is not on Boone. He can only do so much, and our boy NFE is in the house.
Yeah, and again, there's a couple of people keep saying there needs to be a fall guy. And it's never a player, right? Why is it never a player?
No.
Why is
it always the managers?
Yeah, it's just.
I get it. They have to manage the team, but the players have to produce.
Yeah. Oh, there he is. NFE's in the building. What's good, my man?
And yes, I agree with Ken. If you're all in, why not go get Paredes and give them Jones and the associated trade package to haunt the Yankees for the next 7 to 10 years?
Yeah. Yeah. I would hate to be haunted by Jones or Dominguez, but if we trade them to the AL East, I hope they turn into busts. I like them, but I hope they turn into busts if we trade them to the American League East.
I'll tell you something though. Boone doesn't deserve blame like he's getting.
Not all the blame, no.
No.
Yeah, but Holmes. You know what's crazy? Holmes has 7 blown saves, right? 4 of which were
defensive miscues.
Defensive miscues. His ERA is 2.88. It's still sub 3, which is considered by many metrics a high-end ERA, right? A high-performer ERA. With 7 blown saves, 2.88 ERA. It's crazy, but it's true. Just a crazy stat for those that don't think, because the way we talk about him, the way people feel about him, you'd think he'd have a 6 ERA, but he doesn't. Like Chapman had a big ERA, a bigger ERA. It's only 2.88, which is nuts.
I'll tell you something though. This is the deadline that will prove to Yankee fans if upper management is serious.
Yeah. Damn right, man. And Armchair GM, like we talked about, so he can't predict when people. Neither can Cashman, neither can analytics. Nobody can predict when somebody's going to hurt. Like, look at John Birdie. He out of the batter's box, he hurt his calf. Like, who would have thunk that? I wouldn't have.
NFE brought up a good point too, Jason.
Where is it?
It's something I point out, gentlemen, with the blown saves, with infielders not doing their jobs in some of those blown saves.
Yeah, it's one reason why his ERA is under 3, because a lot of those runs were unearned runs, right? So, I'm not saying they need to get better in the infield defense. That's for damn sure. So,
and I like what Hayden said. We are hearing Cashman is on the phone, so that's a good sign.
Yeah, he's been. I mean, and Jack Curry reported, Andy Martino's reported, all like the big Yankee beat writers have reported it. He's working the phones a lot.
I think
Yeah,
Jeff Passan also reported it too, didn't he?
who did it?
Jeff Passan.
Passing too. Yeah. Yes, Holmes is in his walk year. Yes, it is. Yes, he is.
I don't know why that's so funny, Rosiel, but I really, you know what I hope? You know what I really hope for, Jason?
What's that?
Is for the Yankees to have the deadline of the century
Huh.
and Cashman pull off all these moves to shut all these haters up.
Yeah, it would be crazy, dude. I'm telling you, man. Look, the Orioles got a starter, right?
That's not something that needs to be reported. That goes with being a GM. No, but Rosiel, that shows that he's serious about making moves.
Yeah, exactly. And if somebody told you that, somebody said that Brian Cashman should be able to predict injuries before acquiring. How do you do that? How do you predict injuries?
I give up trying to figure out fans. I really do.
And I don't. And to Buck, I don't know why the Yankees don't. They must not trust Oswaldo enough to play him regularly. I'm not exactly sure what the reason is. He's a good kid and he has energy. I mean, if they don't get a third baseman, play him at third base.
No.
Let him play if he's here. He's 25 years old. No.
No. This is
Aiden,
a ridiculous comment. This is a ridiculous comment. No. The one above Aiden. What's up, Aiden?
Aiden, this one.
Yeah.
Who said that? Malik's Lounge. If you have a different opinion in your head, who said that? I'd like
All
for
I
you to.
said was, I hope Cashman makes the move so he can prove everyone wrong and shut the haters up. That's all I said. Never said having a different opinion makes you a hater. Pay attention, man. Listen.
Yeah, no kidding. If we could predict injuries, man, we get a super high paying job. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Maz and Afi and myself, we'd be doing this live streams from our yachts, floating in the Mediterranean, just chilling.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, yeah, it's just constantly. I mean, I have no explanation for Oswaldo. Like, no explanation. I just don't. I wish we could ask them that.
Yeah.
I wish we could ask them that. Right? The team has too many. The team, it does have a lot of holes. The team, they need to get better in the infield and the bullpen.
That's why I said, with Cashman being on the phone, it doesn't matter if it's being reported or not. It shows that they're serious and that they're pushing and that they're going to continue to push to get the guys they need.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and again, I think it's important for perspective. Teams are not just going to go out of their way to help the Yankees. They don't do that, right? So, and again, and the Red Sox made a move. They brought back James Paxton. Big deal. The Orioles brought in Zach Eflin. Okay. But, I mean, there was talks about they were going to get Scooble and Crochet a few days ago.
Yeah, and look what happened to that.
They pivoted because why? The price was too high, right?
Price was too high, and guess what? They probably don't have the prospects to get them.
Yeah, and so why is that excuse okay for the Orioles but not okay for the Yankees?
Why is that excuse okay for the Dodgers but not the Yankees?
Yeah, the Dodgers too. They got rid of Paxton. They haven't brought in anybody. No.
Yeah.
Braves haven't done anything.
Yep. What's their excuse? Same thing, right? But that's okay. That's okay for them. Got it. I understand.
It's crazy.
Oh, and Texas.
Mike. I mean, this is the point we're trying to come across. Cashman's always trying to improve the Yankees, which is true, but no one wants to help the Yankees. It is the truth. It's a fact.
It is the truth.
And again, there's so many channels that feed people that the Cashman should be able to do whatever he wants anytime he wants. That's not the reality. It's not the reality.
Yeah, and Texas brings up a good point. We also we also know we will not know till after the fact.
Exactly. It's like we're not going to know, right? And like,
NFE's comment.
where is he?
He's right under Albert.
So I can get a job at the front office. The title, the CPO, the chief prediction officer.
This is a good question that Piedmont Security asked, Jason. What do you think?
Before the deadline? Probably a second baseman and a reliever.
I think if they continue pushing as hard as they are for Indy, I think that will probably be the move.
Yeah, I mean, I could see that. You call the New York Knights, see if Roy Hobbs is available. Oh shit! It seems to have. It also seems to have. It seems to have started when Giancarlo Stanton went on the injured list too.
Yeah.
When he went on the injured list,
it just
the offense was kind of thrown into chaos. Yeah, threw the offense off into chaos.
And you know what? Can we highlight this for a second? Ken's comment, because that deserves a star. Whatever move Cashman makes has to be approved by Hal.
Yep. Remember, Cashman had 3 trades set in last year, agreed upon last year at the deadline, and he was vetoed for all 3 of them by Hal, because Hal told him, and this is reported publicly last year, that we're nowhere near competing, so I want the kids to come up. That's why Wells was up, Pereira was up, and Dominguez was up. He wanted the kids up.
I'm going to tell you something else about that. One of those moves was for Cody Bellinger, and he said no.
Mm-hmm. Yep. That was public last year.
You're right.
So, nothing you can do about it now. He gets vetoed. You can't say shut up, boss, go sit down. I'm going to take care of this. Yeah. It doesn't work like that. Hal signs all the paychecks.
I think Indy and Diaz will be big moves, and we will have some small moves too. Interesting.
Indy and Diaz, third base. Yeah, okay. And I'll take 2 infielders.
If we are able, and I don't know if they'll do this, but if they can possibly manage to get India, Diaz, and Paredes with 2 pitchers, you've just revamped the entire team.
Yeah, pretty much.
You get Paredes at second, Diaz at third, or no, you could put Paredes at third, Diaz at first, and India at second.
Yep. Yes, they are, Christopher. They're frustrated. There's no doubt about that. He isn't John Mara. Isn't John Mara. Yeah, it's true.
And then Raziel says, I'm sure they have an idea of who they actually want, and they aren't going to let that be known until they are certain they have their guy, which is true.
Yeah, and they're gonna.
Why would he tip his hand? No. And I want to ask fan the chat this, but why would Cashman and Hal tip their hand? That would not it would not behoove them to do so. That would be bad for business.
Yep.
And then Ken says, so for all of the armchair GMs, your boss Hal could kick you in the balls and reject your hard work. Everyone has a boss.
Yeah, it's unfortunately the truth, man. It's just the way that it is, right? So, like it's why you have all these people just trashing Cashman. Like he could just go out and he should be able to do this. He should be able to do that. Well, how do you know he should be able to do this? How do you know this? We don't. This is why I keep saying, like, if we're going to get angry, let's get angry on the right information, please. That way we're having productive conversations.
They locked that shit up tighter than Fort fucking Knox's with how tight they locked that up.
Yeah, dude. It's airtight, dude. Airtight, bro. Like, shit. Yeah, Albert. I mean, yeah. I mean, a lot. I mean, that would be nice, but I don't know if it's going to happen. I have no idea. Yeah, Knicks. Yeah, no kidding. Australia's in the house down under. What could they, mate? What's up, man? You fear the I think they're going to be. I think they're going to make some moves, and they know they have to. So,
Mike,
what moves I don't know.
yeah. I was going to say that Mike doesn't want to give up Jones or Dominguez for India. He ain't Scooble. They probably will not have to give up Jones or Dominguez. They're going to talk that down in about 2 seconds. I can promise you that.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
They may have to give a top 10 prospect, but it probably will not be Dominguez or Jones.
Yep, and this is true too. Trade deadlines are perfect for sports websites for click. Yeah, it's true. And then you have these people firing up all these people, and people get pissed, and they're all, wanting to kill people and all this stuff. And it's like, dude, we gotta take our chill pills, man. We gotta wait until the information comes out, man. It's like it's crazy. Giving up Jones, man. I don't think his ceiling's. I mean, unfortunately, you know, he's gone through the same growing pains that Dominguez went through, and Dominguez is past the growing pains right now. And Dominguez is also 5 years into the Yankees system. Jones is only his second year, and he's already in Double-A, so it's pretty good. Yeah, Ethan, we heard that. Crochet said he would not pitch in the playoffs without an extension. Basically said, I'm not going to do my job if you don't give me an extension, even though I'm not a free agent until 2027. Get out of here, man. He's dead to me now. For sure.
Mm-hmm.
He's dead to me. It's fucking ridiculous, man. It absolutely is ridiculous.
They might have to do that.
Trade a catcher, Augustin Ramirez.
They might have to trade Ramirez. That they might have to do.
Keep it,
Either that or Narvaez, I would trade for him.
Augustin Ramirez is almost hitting 300 in Double-A. And since he's been up to Triple-A, he's hitting 1-something. He's not even hitting 200 yet. Triple-A. So he's having growing pains too. And he's a talented player, but there are adjustment periods that need to happen. And yes, they do. Fuck, we've talked about this. Fans like spending other people's. Yes, they do. I don't give a shit. I don't get unfortunately for some fans, I do, and I like to live in reality. So, I as much as like everything, you kind of know, bro.
Did you see Ken's comment about Crochet?
Let's see. Where the hell is he?
It said Crochet gets the NFU kick rocks chain.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he does. Yeah, he does. Dominguez blasted.
I like Stephen B's comment right below.
He struggled in Double-A, Mets, and then he turned it around. He struggled for a little while in Double-A, and then he turned it around. And then when he went up to Triple-A, he went crazy. And I think the same thing is going to happen to Jones. And
I like Stephen B's comment.
Yeah, Crochet. Yeah, get out of here. I mean, yeah, dude, get out of here, Crochet. Take a hike, bro.
You know what that comment reminds me of?
What's that?
Josh Hader's "No, I'm not pitching 4 out save" comment.
Oh yeah, I remember that too. It reminds me too. I'm a Jets fan. I remember Darrell Rivas did this. He had 4 years left on his contract.
Yeah,
and he was like, "I'm holding out because I want an extension." I'm like, "Yo, you have 4 years left on your contract, and you're gonna hold out?"
Bryce Harper said he wanted an extension with 8 years left.
Yeah, 8 years left. It's like, what the? Come on, dude. What are we doing here, man?
I have no idea.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, and this is the real thing too, Albert. Teams tend to ask more from the Yankees than they do other teams in trades. It does make it more difficult for Cashman to make trades. And these aren't excuses. These are facts. Which is crazy. But it's true. It is true.
I want to call this out. I'm sorry. This I want to call out. James Morales. This is straight up sad.
Where?
Yeah.
Fortunately, we have to keep this shitty team and finish the year with them. And we'll not make any moves. We don't know this yet. We have 4 days left, James. We don't know this.
Yeah.
4 days left to the deadline. Yeah.
King Blaze, who would you have brought in to replace Bowden?
Yeah, who are you going to replace him with?
Because there's 2 things you got to remember. The guy that you're bringing in to replace, is he going to want to take the job? And if he does, is he going to want to be a yes man? Probably not.
Mm-hmm. Crocheting that has with his grandma. Buckeye. A prospect hugger, I don't know. I mean, Jones is available and Dominguez is available. And they traded a lot of prospects for Soto, and they moved on to a lot of prospects. So I don't
They're
really
doing that. They're serious.
Yeah, I don't get the argument that he's a prospect hugger because he trades a lot of prospects away too.
Yeah, I like this, Hayden. King Blaze, see if you can do better and tell me how good you did. Yeah, facts on me.
That's what I'm saying. People keep arguing fire boom, fire cash, or fire boom, fire cash, and just apply to the job. Jesus.
Ken's comments fantastic.
Ken's mom with him. Oh shit. Let's see. He's using Montero. Yeah, he was their number 1 prospect. He was like the top one.
We got a prediction up in this, Jason.
What's that?
We got a prediction up in this.
Oh, do we?
Yeah, NFE.
Yankees get a trade or 2 done this weekend. Yeah, let's go, baby.
I like it, NFE.
Let's go.
Ballsy prediction. I like it.
Let's see. I'm keep looking, man. Keep looking to see.
No to Gio Urshela. I've said this before, and I'm going to say it again. Gio Urshela, that ship has sailed.
Mm-hmm.
Joel's comment.
Who's that?
Joel.
Where is it?
Consigliere. I'd fire strike zone instead.
Oh, shoot. But this is when it comes to a manager, if you have shitty players, who's going to make shitty players less shitty? They're still going to be shitty players. So,
I can tell you, anybody you bring in, if they do decide to take this job, wouldn't have any better luck.
Yeah, man.
So try again.
Mike Tauchman. Imagine Mike Tauchman.
No. For the love of God, no.
There we go. Tauchman, man. Ken's got the comments of the night, man. Mom's accountability for non-performance. Get groin kicked and your ass out on the field and do your job.
I like this one by Matt's Money Moves. Great point. They are just shitty players, just common sense.
Yeah, man. Jonathan, Ben Hess and Bryce Cunningham, the Yankees' number 1 and number 2 picks in the draft, are now the 8th and 9th prospects in the system. Look at that.
Wow.
Look at that.
Really? This I got to see.
Nice.
Holy shit.
Nice, man.
If that's true, that's huge.
And if he's coming after you, Consigliere's coming after you, man. Shots fired. Psh, 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 psh. Yeah. He's throwing the haymakers, man. I love the banter between NFE and Consigliere.
Oh, no. It's fantastic. Hey, NFE, maybe you can join D-Rod in the closet. Just kidding. Just kidding, NFE.
Big Ben Hess. Yeah, man. He's a University of Alabama. He's a Crimson Tide. He's a big boy, man. Yeah. Big boy. And the kid that Cunningham they picked number 2 is from Vanderbilt. So 2 big pitchers in the beginning.
I'll tell you what, the Yankees did a nice job of replenishing their pitching in this draft.
Yeah, man. And Ben Hess, just like Chase Hampton, he gives us gives us Garrett Cole vibes too.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see the Yankees not doing anything. I don't see it. I really don't see it.
They're just gonna and Pat Cashman's gonna be like, I'm gonna make these motherfuckers wait all the way
Yeah.
to the end. I'm gonna make
You
5
know what?
on Tuesday.
I got a prediction for you.
What's that?
One of the moves they make is Jonathan India.
India? Let's go, man. Let's go. Let's go, baby. This is true too. Like, what can Boone say in the press conference? Like, we had the lead, and the bullpen shit the bed.
Yep.
What else can he say?
You can't say anything. And
That's true.
And-
That's what happened.
And I'm going to tell you something else that not a lot of fans think about, and you and I have discussed this on many of players, or many of occasions, as have I discussed this with NFE. But the Yankees wouldn't have. But the Yankees would not have traded 7 pitchers for Juan Soto and Alex Verdugo if they were not serious about winning.
Yeah, exactly. I didn't watch any of them. I watched the opening ceremonies today. Texas Buckeye.
King Blaze just answered the question I asked: who would you replace?
Who's that?
King Blaze. Texas.
Joe Torre's like 90 years old.
Why would Joe Torre come back?
Yeah.
Try that one again. Use your head a little bit.
Yeah, he's like 90. It's not. It's. Yeah. Well, this is the good point too. Guys can do something. This won't be anything that fans will get excited about because it'll take Babe Ruth to get excited for this fan base. It's true.
No, I'm not laughing at that. Yeah, because that's true. But I'm laughing at what Ken just said.
You got to trade for fucking Ted Williams if his fan base be excited. Filling Mom's application for her resume fee. Joe Torre. Yeah, Joe Torre has a great. Yeah. But Nathaniel, if we knew, we'd be telling you right now when we're waiting ourselves for these.
And I don't care what anybody says. The 5 rings we have, Cashman also has because he was a part of this team from whenever what was it, like 95, 96?
He was assistant GM in 96. Bob Watson was the GM then.
Yep.
And then he became a GM officially in 98.
Yeah.
He's been GM since then. So, great grandma will come back and take the GM. Damn, we. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. Casey Stengel. Oh, Lord.
Here we go. We are off the rails.
Here we go. Oh, my God. Seriously. Teams aren't managed like they used to be. Hope those freaking guys are wearing cups in it. I'm going to kick you in your dick. And I ain't waiting. I'm taking out my teeth and put it down and kick you in your dick.
I'll tell you what.
Do I see Jeter? No, I don't, Jack. I don't think he has any interest in being manager.
I don't think he cares to be one.
I think he wants to be an owner.
No.
Yeah. That's it. I mean, but look. Who's this? Josh Smith from the Rangers. Don't know if they would look to sell him not. I don't know. I mean, I would try to get Evaldi and Kirby Yates if I was if we can get by from the Rangers. I'd probably go for those two. That's what I would do.
Yeah.
So that's what we have, guys and gals. That's what we have. Yes, it was a frustrating loss, no doubt about it. We're pissed off about it. Yes, it sucks. Do I hope to have?
Is it fun to watch this team lose? No, not in any way, shape, or form.
No, not right now. It's not fun at all. But I'm not. Excuse me. I'm not giving up on this team.
I'm not either. This team has too much going for it.
Yeah, man. Here to be the GM, you can really tell us. Yeah, I mean, Jader. Yeah, I mean, yeah, man. Dominguez had a good game today. You've seen enough to bring him up for tomorrow. Damn, Piedmont. You're not waiting, huh? Oh, somebody needs to Nancy Kerrigan, DJ Lemon. Damn, Cadzilla. Damn, dude. You're getting dark on us, man. Yeah. Now I feel like I got to go watch The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo now. It's all dark. No.
Yeah.
Jesus. Vegeta would need ownership of the stake on board. Yeah, he would want. He wants a piece of the team, and I don't know if Hal's going to do that. Dude, no, he got a 2-run single or something like that. He didn't do a double.
God damn it, Hayden.
He didn't do a double home run or anything. Not Dominguez.
Let's get Jimmy Fallon as manager.
Jimmy Fallon. Oh my God. Jesus.
That turned into a 3-ring circus real quick.
Josh Smith has an 835 OPS at third base.
What team does he play for?
Texas Rangers, right?
Or how old is he, I should say?
He's in his early 20s, I think.
Josh Smith.
Yeah,
he is with the Rangers. He is 26 and isn't a free agent until 29. He's hitting 286. I don't know if Texas is going to want to trade him, though. That's the thing.
Interesting. Yeah, I don't know, man. Let's see.
We're not bringing up Dominguez for a rehab. Let's just not even go there.
Yeah, no. Let's see. Some people are saying that Clay Holmes is better than Mariano Rivera. Who the hell's saying that?
No one is better than Mariano Rivera.
Yeah, who's saying he's better than Mariano Rivera?
Delusional.
No. No, hell no. Yeah, we traded Smith in the Gallo trade. Him and Ezekiel Duran, I think, went to Texas, right, for Gallo.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
so it's somebody saying that, Matt. Apparently on Twitter or something. Some people are saying that Clay Holmes is better than Mariano. I don't know who, but some people are complaining about it right now.
That's not something I'm going to open up.
He did blow saves. You know, he did. Mariano did blow some saves too. He was even booed a few times, but at the end of the day, he was the best closer in history of the game. I mean, it's kind of hard to deny it. It really is. Gallo trade was a bust. Yes, it was. Yep. He didn't. He wasn't a fit here. It just wasn't a fit, which sucks. Gen Z is saying it. 2001 Diamondbacks. Oh my God. They beat the Yankees in 7 games. Mariano blew Game 7 against the 2001 Diamondbacks. Yes, he did. Yep. He blew that game. On some cheap hits too. But whatever. Yep. Yeah, Kyle Finnegan. Yeah. I think we win tomorrow too, Piedmont. Yeah. I think we win tomorrow. Yeah. He blew saves and homes. Yeah, the 2001 series sucked.
Yeah.
You know, I lost a couple of friends in the World Trade Center. That sucked more. So when they got hit by the planes.
Yeah.
So
Jack Neely. I know this is not going to be a very popular comment I'm about to make, but if we end up making deals, which I think we will, he is probably going to be one to go.
He's going to be. Teams are going to want him. That's for sure.
Yep. And I'm sure the Yankees will gladly give him up if they're getting something good back. I can promise you that.
Yeah, I would agree. I think Beater's back now. I think he's off the IL now. I think
I can let you know that. Just give me 1 second. Clayton Beater.
Unless their start. No, I think his next start's going to be in Philadelphia.
I
Actually,
don't
no, I don't know.
like that at all.
Or Toronto. It's going to be in Toronto because we got to. Unless we go to Toronto or do we play Toronto in New York? I don't remember.
I think we played Toronto, New York.
Okay. So it might be that first game against Toronto at home then, and that next game.
He has a right shoulder injury and could miss the rest of the season. Beater.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that sucks then.
So here are the guys that I see going in trades that are prospects. I see Hampton going. I see Dominguez going. I see Jones going. I see Jack Neely going. I see Arias or Lombard going. I see Cortez going. I don't think Cortez is going to be around much longer. But prospect-wise, those are the top 5 I see getting traded.
What did you send? What did you send to me, Jonathan? Sent.
I'll tell you in a sec. I'll see what he said.
What did you send to me?
Jonathan, what was it that you sent?
No, I'm missing it. Cortez. Yeah, I mean, like, yeah.
I never said they were going to be traded. I said that I could see them getting traded.
We'll see about Martian. I don't know. I mean, if they can keep Dominguez and Jones and have them turn out to be Soto and Judge, and even better. But I don't know if that's going to happen.
Yeah.
Especially at this point, you're going to have to move one on to get the pieces you need to get to give yourself a chance to get into the World Series. Yeah.
That's exactly right.
Oh, no, weeks ago. Oh, weeks ago? Yeah. Okay. That's right. Jonathan did mention that a couple weeks ago. Beater was hurt. Good call. I forgot.
Yeah.
I
agree, but here's the thing. If the Yankees are really serious, they might go after. They might try to get Skubal as well. So just be prepared for that.
Yep. Or if they don't get Skubal, I mean, Flaherty's an option Flaherty's a free agent at the end of the year, though. So that's something I have to keep in mind.
Albert, no one's untouchable. I hate to tell you. Nobody's untouchable.
The bare minimum trade we need to get in the playoff. I would say adding a second baseman and a third baseman, Steve.
Do I think Gomez gets traded? I think he possibly could because nobody's untouchable at this point. So
Andres Gomez, yeah, he can get moved. Yeah, he's got some injury problems too. So, yep. I mean,
at this point, nobody. We can't afford to have anybody that is untouchable.
Yep. $300 million budget. We can afford our top 2 prospects. That tells about the front office.
That tells you that they're serious about winning. That's what that tells me.
Yeah. Somehow get McMahon. Yeah, unfortunately, McMahon's not available now.
Nope.
I wish he was, but he's not. Yeah.
Like I said, I see the very first trade the Yankees make is for Jonathan India.
Mm-hmm. Well, this is true too, Ethan. The Yankees really get fleeced in trades for hitters. This is true too. Like, this is historical, at least under Cashman. So,
Donald, what's bullshit? Why am I wrong? How am I wrong?
I
Explain
like
that one to me.
I like McMahon, Mets. He's not available now. The Rockies took him off the block.
Yep.
The
I
GM
think they
told
want to build around him.
the GM told him he's staying.
How am I wrong? That's why I want to hear his answer for this. How am I wrong? Explain your reasoning.
Keep
Is it because you don't like what I'm saying? Is that your opinion? Because I don't see where.
Well, we'd like to talk to you and have a good discussion too.
Absolutely.
Dude, sign me up for that, Mike, if they can pull off a blockbuster for Skubal. I mean, a blockbuster would be Skubal and like Veerling for third base. Skubal and an infield would be fantastic.
I agree with that. I still I'm with Mike on this. Actually, I'm gonna tell you, I still think the Yankees will end up getting Scooble.
Yeah, I mean, I think it would be nice, man. I think it would be nice. It'd be really nice, man.
Kevin, let me look that up for you. I'm not 100% sure. I want to get you the proper information before
I think he's only second base. I think
he's just a second baseman.
I wonder if they're talking to the Nats about Finnegan.
I wonder if they're talking. I want to know if they're talking to multiple teams about multiple players that they could possibly.
I mean, he was on the phone today with the Reds, the Marlins, the Angels. All three of those teams you can make multiplayer trades with. All three of them. For an arm and a bat.
Let's see. This is good. This is a good comment.
Which one?
From Ken. His reasoning is that Cashman is working for bullpen closer arms. Mariners are working the India aspect and bat aspect. The India and bat aspects.
Yeah. I mean,
that's possible. That is very possible.
Let's see here. Let's see. No.
See here.
I'm asking for Yandy and Rengifo. I mean, I'll look if they got Rengifo and Yandy Diaz. I'll sign me up for that.
Got something for you.
I'm cool with that. What do you got?
Royals have shown interest in Tanner Scott.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if the Royals got him. I tell you, my Royals are still my Cinderella, my secret playoff team.
That's the one that I have as well.
They can be sneaky. Didn't the Mariners they didn't get the Toronto closer? They got one of his relievers though. Their relievers, Yimi Garcia. Yeah. And then they brought in Yimi Garcia, and then they shipped Ryan Stanek to the Mets today. So they brought one in, and they shipped one out. Yep. So a lot of moving pieces today, but none of them are blockbuster moves.
Now, if
they fill needs.
If for some reason the Yankees do not get India, then I see them pivoting to Paredes and Diaz.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be surprised at all.
Don't be surprised. I'm telling you, this is not the deadline to be surprised about anything that the Yankees do.
And think about it too. Like if you got Diaz and Rengifo, right? And let's just say you got Tanner Scott and Carlos Estevez. Are any of those moves blockbusters? No.
No.
But there were 4 good moves. So that's the thing too. Like these moves that the Mets are making, not blockbusters, but fill needs for the Mets. The moves that the Orioles are making, not blockbusters, but they fill in needs for the Orioles. So if the Yankees do it,
Albert's right. The Marlins, Reds, or Angels don't have players that warrant a package that includes Dominguez or Jones. He's right. However, and I say however for a reason, However, if they decide to call Detroit, which you never know, they very well may do, they could say, we'll give you Spencer Jones or Jason Dominguez and a bunch of other prospects if you give us Tyler Struble and Matt Vierling, who I have mentioned on multiple occasions, as you know.
Yeah, Vierling or Andy Ibanez or Ibanez, one of those guys with controllable years in the corner infield spots. Yeah. Damn right. I'm gonna pass on Javi Baez. He's not the guy that I want.
No, Javi Baez is a cancer.
I want one of those other guys. Vierling would be fantastic. And
Yeah, I don't think we're getting Rich Hill, so let's not.
He's the modern day Jamie Moyer. He's way too freaking old. No. Yeah.
But a change of scenery for Vierling could be very good for him.
Yeah, it would be. Damn right it would be. But this is where we're at, gang. Like, we're fired up. A lot of people are having disagreements, which is fine. We're all wanting our team to be better. We're coming all from different angles, right? Let's just be respectful to each other.
He says that he doubts Detroit trade Scooble. They get the right offer, they might do it.
Yeah. You make them an offer they can't refuse, and then at least you're the team that makes them an offer they can't refuse. So,
mind you, the Yankees, between the Orioles, Dodgers, and Rays, are the only team that has a starting pitching prospect in the top 100.
Yep. MLB Network is predicting Jonathan India to the Yankees. Okay.
Interesting.
All right.
That's interesting.
So the White Sox trades are out. I don't know about the White Sox trade. I think the Crochet trade for me. I'm not saying like we haven't heard Cashman say anything.
Cashman's not going to say anything,
and he's never going to say anything until after the trades are done. So, to me, Crochet is a hard no now because of what he said.
Yes.
But that's just me. I'm not the GM of the Yankees. So, who knows? If Cashman can make the team better, that's all that matters to him. He doesn't care about what everybody else is saying. He doesn't care about the noise, right? No. So, I don't know.
Bricks Nation, how do you know they're not making any blockbuster trades?
Yeah. I don't think we know that they're not. But I think several good trades I'll take. I don't care if it's a blockbuster or not.
Now, if they make a blockbuster trade, well, fine. I'm all for it.
Yeah. I don't think Indy will have a problem getting his hair cut.
Yeah.
He's a high character guy. He's a good kid.
I'd rather not go down that road, King Blaze.
Yeah, Altuve, no, heck no. I'm a pass on Altuve. I'm a pass. I'll take Indy over Altuve.
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah. I'll take Paredes over Altuve. I'll take Chisholm over Altuve.
Tim King of Jordan's, Crochet said he would not pitch in October unless he got an extension before the season ended.
Yep. He freaking said.
Oh, this is a good one.
Scooble and Flaherty.
Oh.
Ken, man.
In that case, hear me out on this, Jason. Hear me out. Because Ken just got, hear me out on this. If you got Flaherty and Scooble, would you trade Jones and Dominguez for
that? Probably not. I'd trade one of them and I'd load up the other package because I'd want to use the other one of those guys for a big bat.
Okay.
That's what I would do, but that's just me.
I'm with you on that, and I agree on that. Between Dominguez and Jones, if you were able to get the both of them and then load the package up, which one would it be?
Well, it's probably going to be Jones because all these teams are asking for Jones, and now they're not asking for Dominguez. So I'm guessing it's going to be Jones.
And then who do you look to for the big bat?
For Dominguez, probably a Luis Robert or Brent Rooker, something like that. Probably one of those two guys. Probably. I mean, Luis Robert would be ideal, but I don't know if that's again. But you'd be sending him to Chicago or Oakland instead of Tampa, or sending him somewhere where he's not going to torture us for a decade. Same thing goes with Jones, like Detroit. So he could. Who knows how great he could be? How great Dominguez can be? But I'd rather them be great in Detroit, and then instead of being great in Toronto or Tampa. They can just kick the shit out of us for 10 years. So, no, thank you.
Yeah, no, thank you indeed.
Yeah, but that's I mean, Tim King. Crusher has some balls to say that.
Yeah,
let him go to the Dodgers. Go right ahead. Go right ahead. Get him. Let him go. I don't give a damn what.
no, I don't agree with that, Bricks.
He's not. He's not much of a fan now.
I don't agree with that.
Rosarina sat in the stands to watch the Rays play today. He should have been on the way to his new club. Is that right? Really?
Yeah, he did.
All right. I'm sure he'll be in the Seattle dugout tomorrow.
Probably. They have 72 hours to report. There you go.
72 hours to report. Okay, well, there you go. Fair enough. Well, there you go. Because he has to pack up his shit and do all that stuff too and move and whatever. So I get it. He said goodbye personally to a ton of fans, though. I mean, that's cool. That's cool. Robert's a right-handed. Yes, he is, Matt. Yes, he is. But he's an elite right-handed hitter. And I think he's 26 years old.
I would probably do Dominguez and Verdugo in a package for Robert. So that I could play Robert.
Oh, I can add Verdugo to that. Yeah.
Why is everyone so on this train of Soto leaving? I don't understand that.
Yeah, probably getting the WFAN talking points. So, would I sign Shintaro Fujiyami as a pet? Who the hell is that? Shintaro Fujiyami. I'm sorry, I don't know who that is. Let me look him up.
No idea.
Let's get some. Keep bringing us the good names, new people. Gives us some. Shintaro.
Oh, he's a Japanese baseball pitcher for looks like the Mets. He's the Mets.
He's 7-8 with a 7.18 ERA. If you can get him for little to nothing, then okay, maybe a project for Blake, but no more than that. Played for the A's and Orioles. Okay.
And yes, Slim, I did say the Martian and Verdugo for Luis Robert.
Yeah.
Yes, Tim, he is a game changer. He is by far the best player on the White Sox and needs a change of scenery.
Oh, so the Mets DFA'd Fujinami today. Okay. That's probably why. All right. I didn't hear that. Maybe it's because I don't know who the hell he is, but oh yeah, here we go. Josh Walker and Fujinami. All right, that's cool. Yeah. Mets making small moves. Good for them. It looks like the Yankees are waiting to make bigger moves, and they are good moves at least. They have to make their moves that are right for them. He has control issues, but he has good stuff. Well, maybe Matt Blake can work with him. He's good at making not great pitchers into pretty decent pitchers. So I wish he had the Robitussin for Clay Holmes right now.
Yeah.
Luis Robert has raw power, can solidify off. Yeah, I mean, he would be surrounded by a lot of better
Absolutely.
over here. He'd be in a much better lineup.
And I don't care that he's hitting 220 right now. He is worth the package of Dominguez and Verdugo. I'm sorry. I don't care what anyone says.
You pop him right at the 4 spot in that lineup. Oh baby. Oh,
You pop him at Yankee Stadium for 81 games this season, forget it.
yeah.
Forget it.
Stanton, they said today, he's being activated Monday in Philadelphia. Stanton.
He would have a field day at Yankee Stadium.
Yes, he would.
Did you see what Robert Johnson said?
Torres and Cortez said will be enamored for Lauren Shahadi. I like her. She's cute. She knows her stuff too, man. I gotta tell her.
She's very, very knowledgeable.
Yeah. We need 3 pitchers to start her.
I just didn't care for the college she went to, though.
Where did she go to college? Virginia?
University.
University of Florida?
Yeah.
She's a Gator, really?
Yeah. I can't get on board with that.
Freaking Gator, man.
I'm a Seminole all the way.
Oh, Florida State. Oh, shit. Okay. All right.
I never went to Florida State, but that was my team growing up.
That's Charlie Wart's team, man.
Yes, it was.
Let's see. Don Mattingly. Don Mattingly, he's with the Blue Jays, King Blaze. He's with the Blue Jays. He's a bench coach for the Blue Jays. Cortez, Gleyber, and a prospect for the Reds for Indiana relief pitcher. I think it's going to cost more than Cortez and Gleyber and a prospect. Unless that prospect is Roderick Arias or something like that.
Or Will Warren.
Or Will Warren. Yeah, Will Warren's another one. Who could say Kershaw wouldn't work out in New York? His stuff is next level. He's like, yeah. Yeah, but he kind of dickheaded himself.
That's a character thing.
Yeah.
I'm not saying he's a bad pitcher at all.
He showed his another dick move that he made today. So I don't know.
I did hear about that, Texas. They won in the Big Ten, but I think them and Clemson are going to stay put in the ACC.
And you know what? Crochet would have to answer questions about that 100 times a day, every day.
Yep.
The Hornets'
You
nest.
would get yes. Ron Simmons did go to Florida State. You are absolutely right.
Wow. Ron Simmons, baby. Am I going live tomorrow night? I don't know yet. I'm going to try to. We'll see. But I'm going to wrap this one up. I'm going to go get a shower. But I want to thank you all for coming on. Maz, I want to thank you for coming on.
Thank you for having me.
This was a lot of fun. And this is a good conversation, folks. Again, we can agree, we can disagree. Okay? And it won't always be as cordial as we like it to be, and that's okay. As long as we treat each other with respect.
Yeah.
That's it. All right. And we will push you. Okay? Mazza will push you. I will push you. And if he will push you,
I will push you to the absolute.
Yes. Buckeye, Consigliere, all these folks are going to push you. We want to push you to be better. All right? And that's what we do here. We push each other. We grow. We get better with each other. We elevate each other. All right? And that's how we go. That's how we roll here in this place. So keep it coming. Really. Thank you, everybody. We appreciate all of you. And I appreciate you too, Texas Buckeye, for always the generosity, the support. It means the world. And anybody hasn't hit the like button, please do. Hitting the sub button, please hit that on the way out. And if you haven't subscribed to the Ford Train Express, please do. Okay? And please subscribe to the Strike Zone too. These are the 2 outstanding, top-notch guys. Okay? They're part of the family. Okay? And again, we want to help these guys grow as much as we possibly can. So, and always a pleasure to have it. And hopefully, both of these guys will be on with me at some point on Tuesday during trade deadline day when it's going to be it sounds like it's going to be crazy, especially when it comes to the Yankees. We are less than 4 days from the freaking deadline. The Yankees haven't done anything yet. So it would be nice if we could just get it off our chest on Tuesday with some good moves. Yeah. It would be really nice.
And I will keep you updated with anything I hear.
Yeah, we'll do the same. Gang, we find out stuff, you're going to find out stuff. We will get the news out to you. We promise you. Okay? Yes. Manifesto wins. Believe. There's some positive energy, okay? Positive energy, positive reinforcement.
Yeah.
Okay? Positivity and negativity have the same amount of letters. Which side do you choose? Right? Love and hate, same letters.
Before you wrap up, and the thing about the Royals have shown interest in Tanner Scott. It has also been reported that Tanner Scott is almost certain to be traded within the next 4 days. He and Carlos Estevez were the two top rental relievers on the market.
Let's
The
go.
Marlins are willing to listen. On anyone on the roster, and already traded one key bullpen piece last night. Scott has been a known target for the likes of the Yankees, Dodgers, Orioles, and Phillies dating back to the middle of June. Interest in the hard-throwing southpaw surely extends beyond that group of four.
Let's go. Mike, if this happens, we're crediting you for making it possible. For scooping
Sounds
me
good.
by Tuesday. Dedicating it to Mike. If it happens, you're the reason it happened. All right? Peace and love to all his gang. Have a great night. See you on the other side tomorrow. Peace.
Peace.
All right. Let's see.